Hey guys, it's Georgia and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys one of my favorite recipes. I'm downstairs in my family kitchen and I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite recipe for peanut butter and chocolate protein balls. They are so incredibly delicious. I've been making them for about a year now. I used to take them to school in my lunch every day. They're perfect for that, or work or something like that. They're even good for a pre or post workout snack, or to take to the gym with you or something like that. So I've just gotten home from the gym and I'm about to make a nice big batch for the week ahead. I'm one of those people who like to snack a lot, and so if I make these in advance, if I'm feeling peckish, I just grab one of these. So without further ado, let's jump in and get started. So what you're going to need for this recipe is, of course, peanut butter. You can use whatever kind of peanut butter you like, but preferably the more natural the better it will be for you. So I like to use the Kraft 100% nuts and natural peanut butter. This one has little bits of peanuts in it, so it's a little bit crunchier and it just adds a little bit extra to the protein balls. But I also like the Sanitarium one, but that one's smooth. You're gonna need some cocoa powder. You can just get this from your local shopping center. Of course, you're gonna need protein powder. I use the Aussie Bodies 100% whey protein. It's in the vanilla flavor as well. You're gonna need some honey. It's upside down, but everyone knows what honey is. I've got some desiccated coconut. You're gonna need this to actually put in the protein balls as well as to roll them in. Some skim milk powder, some oat bran, and I think that's it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is grab your peanut butter and put a cup of that into a bowl, and you're going to mix that up with the honey. So a cup, I've worked out, is about a whole jar of this stuff, and this is 325 grams. That's roughly a cup. Then you're gonna get a measuring cup and put in half a cup of honey. This will sweeten them up a little bit. There we go. And then you just pour that in with the peanut butter. And then I'm just going to mix that all together. So this is all of our like liquidy ingredients that we've got here in this bowl. There we go. So that's all done. So I'm going to move that one to the side and get another bowl. And in here, I'm going to add in all of my dry ingredients. So the first thing you're going to need is 1 cup of desiccated coconut, just like that. And then you need half a cup of protein powder. I just used my half a cup measuring things, so I'm just going to use a quarter of a cup and do 2 of those. There we go. Then half a cup of oat bran. I'll do the same thing with that. Then we need a quarter of a cup of cocoa powder. Add that in to get that nice chocolatey flavor. And then a quarter of a cup of skim milk powder. Oh Jesus, there we go. Now I'm just gonna get a spoon and mix all of the dry ingredients together. There we go, and then it just looks like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add the peanut butter and honey mixture to the dry ingredients. There we go. And then you're just going to simply mix it all together. What I generally find when I make these is that the consistency is so hard and tough to mix up, and to make it a little bit easier for me and not as solid, I just add a little bit of coconut water. So I do this for a little bit and then I see that, yeah, it's not combining as well. And just to save a little bit of time and make it a little bit damper, I guess. And it actually, like, it doesn't change the taste or anything. It just makes them a little bit more moist. I hate that word, but I have to use it. So I've got some coconut water here. This one is the one that I generally like to use. It's the Coco Bella coconut water, just straight up coconut water, and I keep it in my fridge so it's nice and cold. So then I'll just add a little bit, and it just, yeah, it makes it a little bit nicer to have to mix together. It's really nice. And you can add as much as you feel you need. And if you accidentally put too much in or something like that, just add some more protein powder. This gets really hard to mix sometimes. I get over it pretty quickly, but it's worth it. Okay, so the next step, once your mixture is nicely combined, then you're just going to want to get a baking tray and some baking paper to line it so that we can roll the balls. Then you just get some desiccated coconut. I put it in one of the cups that I've already used, and you're going to roll the balls in them before you put them on here. Depending on how big you want the protein balls to be, depends on how much you roll, obviously. I normally do about that size, and then you just roll it in the ball of your hand and then put it in the coconut, roll it in that a little bit, and then pop it on the tray. And then you do this until all of your mixture is gone. And yeah, you can change up the sizes too. Sometimes I make some slightly bigger ones. So yeah, that's a little bit of a bigger one. Same thing. You can roll it around a little bit and then pop it on the tray. And now I'm just going to do this for the rest of the mixture, and I will talk to you guys when I've finished. So now I've put them in the fridge, and you just need to leave them in there until they harden. And yeah, that normally is maybe 6 hours or so. I normally just leave mine overnight and then I'll put them away into a container in the morning. But that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.